Iyadele. Then once you hit your first million naira or $1 million, the name changes. Daddywa. Daddywa, they call you daddy. So if your wife is not calling you daddy here, you know the reason. You know the reason. You know. So, as we were about to say, you know, there's so many things that interest me about the Canadian society. Very different, very different. In Nigeria, 90% of the people believe in God. Doesn't mean they practice everything, but they believe in God. So they will pray at all times. And then I hear about people that are called atheists. So in Canada here, I heard of a guy, he's an atheist, and he went out camping. Atheists don't believe in God. So as he was camping one day, he wandered into the woods, and on his way back, a bear appeared, and the bear began to chase him. And he was running for his dear life, running for his dear life. The bear went after him so bad, all of a sudden he falls. And as the bear was about to pounce on him, he goes, God, if you are out there, please make this bear a Christian. The bear just stopped and goes, bless this food, oh Lord, in Jesus' name. Nigeria is the only country in the world where you find lawyers, you call them barrister, or you will call them lawyer Kunle or lawyer Ladi, and even an architect, you will hear architect Wanko. Only country in the world. Now, it gets complicated because some people have several different titles. So there will be chief, doctor, pastor, engineer. Now when our mates now grew up, and well, our mates now on the scene, when you go to Nigeria and somebody wants to introduce themselves to you, they'll be like, hi, my name is Kunle, GTV Treasury. That's like saying, my name is Wale, Royal Bank Treasury. Nnamdi, ECOWAS, FX. They don't use their last names anymore. So I thought it was only peculiar to the Nigerian society. Why do we do things like this? And then I got to Canada. Every country in the world has beggars. Beggars. And usually, in most parts of the world, they're either blind, they're lame, or something. But in Canada, it's full-bodied men. Nothing missing, nothing broken. And they don't call them beggars. You know what they call them? Panhandlers. Now, there's a problem, because when you give somebody a title, then he has to start operating like that. So there's this guy on my way to work. He usually has a sign. The sign says, I'm traveling broke and hungry every day. And people will give him money. One day I'm driving down, the sign says, now accepting Visa and MasterCard. Really? Now accepting Visa and MasterCard. How many people love camping here? You camp? Camp? Just show your hands. Camping? Oh. Look around. The Nigerians, they don't camp. Nigerians don't camp. One day I'm at work, they're like, okay, let's go camping. We're going team bonding. I said, what? Camping? I said, I don't camp. They're like, what? You mean you've never camped before? I'm like, camping? Why would you camp? They said, well, you want to be one with nature. I said, growing up in Nigeria is one with nature. So I said, what happens when you're camping? They said, there's mosquito, you sleep outside, there's no electricity. I said, that's nice. I've camped all my life. I said, the only kind of camping I do now is at Hyatt, Sheraton, Hilton,